We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Miami attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, Cody Sullivan, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Harrison is under it to make the play on the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
Nick Markakis digging in now. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Digging in, Chipper Jones. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Dickerson, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Tom Glavine gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point, and I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200K club for the year.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Miguel Rojas is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's one of those guys who want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third,
digging in, Corey Dickerson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. slapped hard the opposite way. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So striding in, Andrew Jones, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. So his remarkable season continues as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. At the plate, Gary Sheffield. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
A ball and a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. 2 gone.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 47, Tom Glavine.
Settling in now, Tom Glavine, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
At the plate, Cody Sullivan, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Now the tag comes down at third, and they got him. Boy, not the cleanest of plays defensively to be sure, but it'll be good enough to get the third out of the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first base. Jesus Aguilar.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Aguilar is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sullivan goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Aguilar is retired, and there's one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. A base hit in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
To the plate now, Chipper Jones. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Freddie Freeman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Jones stands at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Braves go down quietly. They're up 2-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They enter the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, it's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff. We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. So far this year against Southpaws, Chavis carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and that'll bring Monte Harrison up to the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Line to the right side. Oh, and he can't hang on. And there's out number 2.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Pablo Lopez.
Standing in, Pablo Lopez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Andrew. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Now batting, Andrew Jones. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Gary Sheffield. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Harrison is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tom Glavine.
So here now is the pitcher, Tom Glavine. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cody Sullivan. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This is lifted out to left. After it is Dickerson. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins nothing. Striding into the box, Miguel Rojas back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Standing in, Harold Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail here 4-0. In now, Nick Markakis. He singled his last time up.
Nick Markakis.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Harrison moving back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Ready once again, Chipper Jones. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Sixto Sanchez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Sixto Sanchez.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitch outside, the throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And the runner, not going anywhere, will hold at second base with 2 away now.
The left fielder, Andrew Jones.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Braves strand 1. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 17 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the
Up
seats.
next for the Marlins, the third baseman.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Anderson is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael.
So striding forward now, Michael Chavis. First pitch of the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 1. At the plate, Gary Sheffield. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The 1-0. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Harrison is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Reaching for shot my 3, who's keeping score? Too late and
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Harrison is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. All right, 0-1. Here's the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 4-1. So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold.
Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. Here comes the first pitch.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
From the stretch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55.
Now in the box, Tom Glavine, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Albert Pujols is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Drilled on the ground to short, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 14, Cody Sullivan.
So digging in now, Cody Sullivan. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Pulled toward right center field. Harrison moving back on it. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2.
Up next for it, the right fielder, Markakis.
Digging in now, Nick Markakis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Now the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now a hard liner toward short. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Luke Jackson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Striding in, Corey Dickerson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Jesus.
Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it 4-1. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's set and the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Harrison moving back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And that misses, ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Gary Sheffield.
So now to the plate, Gary Sheffield, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit hard to short, fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Line towards center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, D-Roll, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Harrison makes the catch, and the inning is over. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Atlanta leads it 5-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So he got him swinging. Michael Chavis goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. In now, Monte Harrison. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Miami down in order. They're down here 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Yimi Garcia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. John Birdie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 5.
Charlie Culberson will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded weakly toward third. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Cody Sullivan.
Now to the plate, Cody Sullivan. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Big number 67 on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
To the plate now, Nick Markakis
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped toward the gap in right. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box, Freddie Freeman as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Braves 6 and the Marlins 1. Will Smith takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed John Birdie. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Soft liner to the left side. But there to spirit his chipper as he takes this one down for the first out.
Not shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate now, Harold Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he falls behind 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Reined in. Over to Albies. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And with that win, number 111 on the year, they tie the legendary 1954 Cleveland Indians on the all-time win list. One of the best regular seasons of all time, folks.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Atlanta set the pace in the division with their 111th win. Tom Glavine wins his 17th game of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious